Now we have an actual witness to the conspiracy which was formed, hatched in London for the assassination of Imran Khan, the former Prime Minister, and not only the former Prime Minister, but also Mr. Arshad Sharif. We are here today with Mr. Saeed Shah and Mr. Tariq Mahmood. Tariq Mahmood was the first complainant who went to the police and he filed a report to suggest that the planning, the conspiracy for the attempted assassination of Imran Khan was in fact formulated here in London. He went to the police, I went with him, you all know about that particular day. We filed that. Subsequent to that date, Mr. Shah came forward with this very, very constructive evidence. He informed Mr. Liaquat Saab, and the thing is, the issue is that now we have an actual witness to the conspiracy which was formed, hatched in London for the assassination of Imran Khan, the former Prime Minister, and not only the former Prime Minister, but also Mr. Arshad Sharif, a well-known journalist who was killed in Kenya. That murder was also committed, my client says, by the same people who in fact hatched the conspiracy to assassinate Mr. Imran Khan.
सर ये बता दीजिए कि आप क्रिमिनल लॉयर हैं और क्या आपके पास इस कंप्लेंट के लिए इनफ एविडेंस थी कि आपने जो इन्होंने आपको बताया आपके क्लाइंट ने वो आपने एविडेंस आपके पास हैं जो इल्जामात ये आयद कर रहे हैं उन पर
कितने सॉलिड एविडेंस है?
Okay, right. The question is, being a criminal lawyer, am I aware of the value of the evidence? Well, the evidence is that a conspiracy was hatched in London for an assassination overseas in Pakistan. The law here does allow the police to investigate that. It allows the police because it comes within their jurisdiction. It's called extraterritorial jurisdiction. So the police here do have that power to investigate that and in fact to arrest the suspects concerned with that criminal offence.
क्या जो उनके जो इनके कंप्लेंटेंट हैं इनकी जो कंप्लेंट है उसके बारे में क्या उनको इन्वेस्टिगेट किया जाएगा क्या उनको पुलिस स्टेशन तलब किया जाएगा जिनके बारे में इन्होंने शिकायत की है और आपने कंप्लेंट दर्ज की है वो नाम है आपके पास?
Right. The complaint, as it stands, the complaint, two detailed statements have been put forward by Mr. Shah, wherein he details exactly what was said in those meetings and what happened afterwards in subsequent meetings. All of these meetings and the evidence which Mr. Shah has put forward clearly shows that the planning was in fact formulated here and it was implemented in Pakistan and in Kenya for Mr. Sharif.
Okay, क्या आज तस्लीम साहब आपके क्लाइंट ने जब ये चीजें विटनेस की वहां पे नवाज शरीफ के ऑफिस में क्या इन्होंने पुलिस को इन्फॉर्म किया या ये किसी प्रेशर में आके ये बातें कर रहे हैं?
Right. Now, at the time these conspiracies were hatched, yes, Mr. Shah was present. He could not go to the police because at the time they were just talking about it. It hadn't actually been implemented. And at that time, he did in fact inform a number of people who all said to him, well, you know, these things have been talked about for some time and it hasn't happened yet. So, you know, for the time being, we can't really do anything. So even though he was absolutely against this conspiracy, he was powerless at that point to do much about it because, as you all know, the PMLN is a very powerful organization. Any person who was going to come forward and speak against them, his life's in danger.
He knows about what happened in the room, in the Mia Nawaz Sharif. He is claiming there was a Nasser, but he was sitting, Mia Nawaz Sharif, he was sitting with him when he asked him to, he need a shooters. Is it correct?
I can't really comment on the evidence because this is under investigation. But what I will say, two very detailed statements have been given to the police, to the Met Police here. A high-level officer has taken them in, and hopefully they will be actioned upon. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention is that, as you all know, that the FIR in Pakistan has had difficulty in being registered. Now, this evidence here, which is presented by Mr. Shah, should assist that process, and I would request both police forces to in fact cooperate and get to the bottom of this.
कितने लोगों के खिलाफ ये एप्लीकेशन फाइल की गई है पुलिस में?
Well, it's a conspiracy. So all those people that were named in that witness statement are potential suspects. And the police will should investigate every and each name.
Anyone is nominated in the?
Sorry,
Anyone nominated in the application?
Well, I mean, in a conspiracy, what does a conspiracy mean? A conspiracy means two or more people that have come together to commit a criminal offence. That's the barest element of a conspiracy. So in this particular situation, the evidence that's been put forward should clearly show to any police officer investigating that this matter is extremely serious, and the evidence that's been put forward should be investigated, and all those suspects should be, in fact, interviewed by the police.
और दोनों जो अफेक्टीज हैं उनकी तरफ से जो मुल्ज़मान हैं वो और तरफ इशारे किए जा रहे हैं. क्या ये सारा जो आप कुछ कर रहे हैं, क्या आप जो इल्ज़ामात खान साहब की तरफ से या अरशद शरीफ की फैमिली की तरफ से लगाए गए हैं, क्या आप वो पब्लिक सेंटिमेंट्स डाइवर्ट करना चाह रहे हैं? कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है?
Right. Let's be clear about this. You cannot go forward alleging conspiracy to murder just because you want to divert attention. That's absolutely that is something which cannot be happen, and I, as a solicitor, would not let that happen. We cannot allow these things. I am an officer of the court. I have to behave and conduct myself in a way which is according to the law. I cannot be seen or to be doing anything which would in fact be detrimental to the public confidence in a solicitor.
अच्छा, आपके क्लाइंट जो हैं उन्होंने कहा कि 3 मीटिंग्स हुई, लेकिन इन्होंने उसमें कोई रोल प्ले नहीं किया कंस्पिरेसी में. इन्होंने कुछ भी नहीं किया, ना मर्डर के लिए और ना ही जो असैसिनेशन अटेम्प्ट हुई है उसके लिए. तो फिर वो काम किसने किया है? क्योंकि आपके क्लाइंट तो उसमें से बाहर हो गए ना. तो कैसे साबित होगा कि किसी और ने वो काम PMLN के कहने पे?
Right, there's 2 things there. First of all, the evidence Mr. Shah has put forward clearly states who is the person behind it, or persons behind it. That's clearly evident from his statement. And once that happens, the police has to investigate. The police has to investigate. This is an extraterritorial, extra jurisdiction issue. The planning was made here, but it was implemented abroad, in Pakistan and in Kenya.